Hi friends. This week we're talking about how I go after him. God has always been pursuing us from the day that he created us and he walked in the garden with Adam and Eve to even now as he uses any type of language that we will listen to, whether it's through art or through music or definitely through his written word. He has been coming after us. And if we're going to mature, if we're going to become who he's called us to be, wise women and wise daughters, then it's time for us to go after God. This week I've been reading the book Weird by Craig Groeschel. I just finished it and I was just challenged once again to do things that go against the grain. Not just for the sake of saying that I'm different, because sometimes people do that, but for the sake of being known as someone who goes after God no matter what it costs. I'm reminded that often that is not something that happens in our lives. In Revelation chapter 3, starting in verse 14, God is addressing the church. And in this case, it's the church at Laodicea, but it could be any one of us. And here's what he says. These are the words of the Amen, the faithful and true witness, the ruler of God's creation. I know your deeds, that you are neither hot nor cold. I wish you were either one or the other. So because you are lukewarm, you're neither hot nor cold, I'm about to spit you out of my mouth. Pretty blatant, huh? Because these people who called themselves God's people were not going after him in such a way that it was obvious. They were not going after him in such a way that they were leaving behind the things that the world and the people around them were following after. God said he was sick of it. It was enough to make him want to throw up. That's pretty sick of it. I'm really challenged by this verse, friends. I'm really challenged to look at my own life and see what is there about my life that makes me different. Can other people look at my life? Can other people see the things that I do, the way I spend my money, what I invest my time on? Do they see that and say, man, she is weird? That's what I want. I want to be different. Because if I'm not any different, then how am I going to make a difference? That's what a radical girl does. That's what a girl who's discovered revolutionary love does. She allows that love to compel her to be different. It's okay to be weird. It's more than okay. It is great to be weird. And I challenge you, take a few minutes today and look at your life. Are you any different? If you're not, then maybe God is saying this about you. I'm about ready to spit you out of my mouth. Friend, be different. Let this radical love so transform you that it changes the things that you do every day, the way you spend your time, the way you spend your money, the things that you watch on TV, the words you're willing to say, and the people you're willing to hang around. Be different so other people will see how weird you are and say, I want what that girl has. Well, I'm getting ready to head to the airport to pick up my friend Susie Eller. If you don't know who she is, check out her website at susieeller.com. Awesome lady. And tomorrow we'll be starting our team time at She Speaks for Proverbs 31. I'm so pumped to be around my other Jesus girls. That's what we need to do. We need to spend time with others who have passion like we do. And it can fuel us and encourage us. So I'll be back next week on Monday. And I hope you have a super week. Go get them, girls.